It's an invasion of podcasters. They're storytellers and world masters. Talking, laughing, they're here to stay. It's the ultimate takeover, blasting away.
Welcome to Invasion of the Podcasters, the nostalgic trip you didn't know you needed. We're here with our brand new segment, Battlecast, where we pin two characters against each other from separate universes. We pick our characters, roll to see who goes first, we get an action and a reaction during our turn, and we see who comes out the victor. So we're basically just role-playing this shit until we come up with a winner. Yeah. I'm your host, Dr. Saka.
And I'm the child of the wild.
Wild child. Wild child! So, I've got a wheel here. Yeah. I've got a wheel here.
Wheel of Fortune!
Wheel of Fortune! So, essentially, we're going to roll here. We're going to come up with the wheel cuts off my face. What are you doing? What are you doing? We're going to see what the landscape looks like. Today we're doing Altair from Assassin's Creed versus the legendary Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Yes.
I will be omitting one powerful artifact from this battle, because if I use it, I can trap Solid Snake in an endless reality of shit and abuse.
Guess where we landed?
Hong Kong, China.
No, dude, we're getting the church.
Again?
Yeah, we recorded this, but my audio didn't record, so...
Yeah, we're redoing it again.
Should I re-roll, or do you want to do church?
Yeah, re-roll.
All right.
Because I won the first time in the church.
Oh, fuck, this might be good for you.
I will be omitting the Apple of Eden from this battle.
Yeah, appreciate
Just
that, by the
to
way.
keep it fair.
I appreciate that. We got Gotham City. I think that could work for
Takes
you.
both of them out of their natural environment. And it would work for me, because I am massively into stealth. And shadows.
Yeah, so Snake. So actually being like perpetually nighttime could work for Snake as well. Oh, what the hell? So let's roll to see who goes first. I'll roll nat 20. Here we go. Come on. Big money. 7. All right. Let's see what you get.
1.
3, dude. I go first. I'm all right with that.
I am too.
Surprisingly enough. We have a couple of... There we go. Some health counters. Solid Snake will be on top. Altair from Assassin's Creed will be on the bottom. All right. I'll go first. I'll set the scene.
Okay.
It's Gotham City. Nighttime. It's raining. Okay. Snake is in an alleyway, hiding in the shadows. By the time you walk in, there will be 3 cardboard boxes on the floor. Now, they are getting soaking wet.
You're in the alley?
We're in the alley. You go ahead.
I emerge from the shadows in the same alley. I notice these boxes. And I pay no attention to them.
Okay. Okay, is that your is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Enter. One of the boxes starts shaking, like it's moving. That'll end my turn.
I notice that it's moving. I approach the box.
Oh, okay.
Ending my turn.
That's where you end it?
Yep.
Bet. From behind you, Metal Gear Mark II which is a mini drone for recon and distraction, and he also has a shock attack. Completely shocks you, stunning you, essentially for a turn. All right, you're up.
I use my agility and attempt. Roll. Roll to see if I'm successful.
To get out of the way.
Yeah.
All right, we'll say that anything over a 10.
Is a successful dodge.
Yeah. Ooh, 18. You are free.
Okay. I launch a counterattack on your drone and I throw a throwing knife into its camera.
Sure.
Right
Okay.
into the front, blinding it.
As you do that, a box springs to life. Out comes Snake. Kept you waiting, huh? And he grabs you from behind with a knife to your throat, pressing it in, ready to puncture. You're up.
I use my disarmament master techniques where I remove your knife from around my throat, slip your guard, and I'm behind you with your own knife pressed to your own throat.
Ooh, I like that. Snake uses his stealth camouflage, slips away, and disappears in the night.
Okay. Ending your turn.
Ending my turn.
Okay. I remain on guard. I pull my hood over my head and I exit the alley.
Ooh, nice. Nice. I like that. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Cool. As you exit the alley, you notice a cardboard box is laying on the floor, getting soaking wet. Laying on the side of the street, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that ends my turn.
I tip a throwing knife in poison and throw it at the box.
Nice.
And I say, "You're not going to catch me twice with the same move."
Ooh, very nice. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Nice try. The box explodes. There was a frag grenade under it, causing a scene in the middle, on the side of the road. Behind you, he unstealth camouflages again, putting a SOCOM pistol up against the back of your head, ready to pull the trigger. Freeze, he says. Don't move.
I use my own stealth skills and I incorporate them with my, I guess, disarmament technique again, removing your gun from play. And this time I get close enough where my hidden blade comes into play. Pressing it to your throat and saying, "I think you're slightly misunderstanding the situation."
I think you're slightly, you got that down. You got that down. Cool, cool. Snake backs up, pulls out an M9 tranquilizer, and fires it. I'm gonna roll a dice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll say anything over. It is a tranquilizer. It's non-lethal. I think anything over 15 will hit.
Okay.
Come on, big money. 14. God damn it! I should have said 13.
I
All right.
parry it.
Nice.
Deflecting it away, watching it harmlessly clinkle to the ground. Clinkle.
Clinkle?
That's a new word. Clinkle.
Okay. Snake takes a big jump backwards in midair, pulls out a Stinger missile launcher, and fires a missile directly in your location. It is a big explosion. These things were meant to take out. It took out a Hind-D helicopter.
They're meant to take out tanks.
Yeah. So he fires off. This is fucking Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes action move over here.
Yeah. While you are in the air backflipping, I do the same thing. I backflip up onto the top of a wall, and I start climbing.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Start climbing up.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Hell yes. The missile hits the ground, exploding, and by the time the smoke clears, Snake is gone. Your turn.
I'm out of sight too, so we're both kind of lost as to where each other are. Go ahead.
Okay. Snake from the shadows uses his solid eye, and it is a AR HUD for night vision, radar, and target analysis. It can also work for what's the word? Thermal vision. So he starts scanning from the shadows somewhere, the top of the building somewhere, and he pinpoints where you are because of the thermal vision.
Yeah.
And that'll be my action.
I am on top of the building. I look down at you. I notice you are staring up at me, so I launch a full frontal attack towards your direction, jumping off the roof and diving right at you.
Okay. I use my reaction to get out of the way, rolling, activating stealth camouflage, and disappearing into the night.
I use my proto-ego vision and I track where you went.
Like my footsteps?
Yeah.
Cool. You see the footsteps lead into a crowd of people.
Okay.
You know what?
Where'd
I'm
you
going to
go?
roll for stealth, okay?
Okay. Yep.
Anything over 13, and I am blended in with the crowd, because I can disguise myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, come on. 18, I am gone. You cannot see me.
But I can see where you went, so I
Correct.
detect your footsteps.
Yes.
And I follow your footsteps to an exact proximity where you were.
Okay.
I identify the people around me as non-threats, and I begin to detect your position.
Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. I think I'm hidden well enough.
So now Snake's full of arrogance?
He is confident in his stealth. Go ahead.
Okay, so he's kind of misunderestimating me then.
You could say that. You could say
Okay,
that.
I approach you from behind, and I say, "Looky, looky."
Okay, what do you do?
Hidden blade to your throat.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. We should roll for reaction. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Because we can't just like dodge everything.
Because you could slip my guard if you like get a high enough one.
Right. So anything over 10 for a reaction is fair.
Yeah.
I'm rolling
put it
for
right
a
in the
reaction.
middle.
I got a 12. I slip your blade
Mm-hmm.
using CQC, which he's extremely specialized at. I learned it from Big Boss, and he gets behind you, and he
Okay.
puts you in a chokehold, a locking chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, ending your turn.
Yes, ending my turn.
Okay. I am in your grapple, and I counter you with a back suplex. Because I am a master at hand-to-hand combat
We both are.
and counterattacks.
So,
So we start fighting.
is that a reaction?
Yes.
You want to roll for it?
Sure. Anything above a 10 would be fine.
Yeah. Reactions
Like I
are 10
said,
plus. You got 11.
I'm just going to state it every time. Okay.
You got 11.
I counter suplex you, dropping you on the back of your head, breaking your grasp.
Okay. That's going to hurt me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a little bit of damage. I stay on the ground. I pull out my FAMAS, and I start fucking unloading. Like, fucking in your face. Like, we're so close together.
Mm-hmm.
It is a assault gun, essentially.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will use my sharpened reflexes and instincts to counter and avoid your shots.
Is that a reaction then?
Yeah,
Let's-
because I have split-second timing.
Alright, we'll give you advantage, which
Okay.
means you get to roll twice. Your first one was 8, your second one was 17.
Okay.
You managed to
I'll
dodge.
eat one shot.
One shot. Okay,
Yeah.
I can get with that. Let's give you some battle damage here. All right. That was your reaction. You still get an action.
Okay. I throw 4 different knives at you while you're laying prone on the ground shooting at me.
I'm going to attempt to roll away
Mm-hmm.
as my reaction. 16. I roll away successfully.
Okay.
You notice
As
something,
you roll
though.
away.
You notice something, though. I have placed a C4 at your feet and rolled away. That's my action. Go ahead.
I use my parkour and I avoid the explosion, but not the debris from the explosion.
So you want to do a reaction?
Yeah.
19.
Because
Okay.
obviously I will take damage from the explosion,
You want to take damage?
from the debris.
Yeah.
I'll take damage from the debris. Make it fair. I'm not going to make myself like super god mode here.
God mode. Cool. All right, bet. You took a little bit of damage.
Yep.
Awesome. So that's your reaction.
My reaction will be...
Or your action. You have your action
My
next.
action will be... Ooh. How close are you?
Probably 10. Well, you rolled away. Probably about 12, 13 feet.
Okay. I continue to throw my knives at you, keeping you at a distance.
Cool. I'm going to roll for a reaction, my friend.
Yep.
Come on, baby. 17. Okay, I roll away, rolling back on my back to my feet. I pulled a Nikita missile launcher, and we are about 15, 16 feet away, and I just fucking fire it. This thing, I can control where it moves. I have complete control of it.
Yep.
It's going straight for you. It's a very fast missile.
Okay. I am aware of it. So, does it have heat tracking?
No, it is completely based on my concentration. If we're talking
Line
D&D
of sight.
rules.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
even line of sight. Just line of, like, I can essentially control where it moves. So it's up to me where it goes.
Okay. So technically, if I ran towards you, it could come. It could change its direction and come towards us.
Yes.
Okay. I do that.
Fuck you. All right. You run towards me. Wait, so you, like, slide under it?
Yeah.
All right, you slide under it. It changes direction and heads towards you, which is also heading towards me.
And I say, interesting.
Oh, you think you're pretty fucking clever, don't you? I use my active stealth camouflage and disappear, moving away from where you think I am and where you think the missile is gonna go.
Well,
Now the missile's
okay.
right behind you.
Yeah. I notice it's still on me. So I've run towards a wall. And I run up the wall, flipping out of the way as it explodes into the wall.
Cool. Okay. Okay, I can get with that. I can get with that.
On my way down, I do like this ridiculous, stupid flip and I land on my feet.
Cool. We can do that. By the time you turn around, though, because you are facing where the explosion of the wall hit,
Yeah, I'm facing the opposite direction.
there is a cardboard box directly at your feet. Snake is nowhere to be found.
I don't hesitate. I don't attack the box. I use my detection, my proto eagle vision, and I notice that there is something in the box.
There is something in the box.
So I do not interact with the box.
Okay.
I turn and face the shadows, and I blend in. I use blend.
You blend in with the shadows?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ending my turn.
Okay. Snake, while camouflaged, use his thermal vision to locate where you are.
Mm-hmm.
He is still completely invisible, and there's still a box there. So I see where you are now. I see you. Come at me, bro.
I use my proto eagle vision, and I where you are. And I say, you first, bitch.
Damn, Altair is spicy, bro. Cool. I grab my FAMAS rifle, and I shoot at your bird. And your bird doesn't really have a reaction, does it?
It dies.
It dies?
It
Your
dies.
bird's dead. My active camouflage comes off, by the way. I'm just shooting at your bird. It dies. It falls
Yeah.
to the ground. You're up.
And at that point, I launch a counterattack with a throwing knife right to your rib.
I'm going to roll to react.
Yep.
I think that's a good move here. 2. Okay. I take
Like you're
damage.
taking that throwing knife.
I am. I am. I am indeed. All right. My action, however, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. I know where you are because of the thermal vision. I throw a stun grenade directly towards your feet.
I kick the grenade away. And I notice that you are beginning to act a little sluggish. Only because I'm about to reveal that that knife that I hit you with had poison laced tip. So
Interesting.
you're taking more damage from the knife, from the blade that's still sticking in you.
All right, I took damage.
I ask you how you like my concoction that's flowing through your veins right now.
God damn. Yeah, you're going down.
I reply, you first.
I take the knife out. I stealth camouflage, and I disappear again.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we allowed to leave? Okay. Are we allowed to like change like we're in Gotham, so
Yeah, we're in Gotham.
okay. I'm assuming we're outside, right?
Yeah,
Like
we just
crime alley sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, we just left the alley. We're kind of in the middle of like a shadowy like sidewalk style shit.
Okay. With my stealth evasion, I disappear into the sewers and you pursue.
You want me in the sewers?
Yep.
That's fine.
I changed the battle environment.
All right.
We're still in Gotham, but we're in another section of Gotham.
Okay.
I'm thinking I have like some sort of advantage over you at this point in time, but
In the
my arrogance.
sewers, though, you have no advantage.
Exactly. Neither do you, because there goes the wide open area for you to call in pretty much every tech.
All right. I grab my SOCOM off the ground.
Yeah.
I drop down into the sewers and I start spraying through the narrow sewers with my FAMAS. There's literally nowhere you can go.
I dive into the disgusting poo water.
Is that a reaction?
That's my reaction.
All right, I'm rolling for you.
And my end of turn.
Okay, that was 15. That
Okay,
was
so
good.
I avoided your I'm covered in poo.
Poopy Altair. Hashtag Poopy Altair.
Shitty deal.
I'm going to throw a frag grenade inside that sewer water. And I don't know if you know this, but explosions in water do increased fucking damage. Like, fuck up your entire system. So I'm
Yeah,
throwing a
because you
grenade
got
in.
the sonic booms underwater too and everything.
Yeah, so I'm throwing a frag grenade in the water with you. It explodes. How do you want to react?
I
Not much you can do, I guess.
um I cover myself with my rope trying to absorb some of the damage.
Okay.
And it blows me out of the poo water.
Okay. How many points of damage do you want to take? How many points of damage do you think is fair? Should I roll on it?
No, because it could end up giving me like 50 points of damage and I could be just about dead. Like his suit would be enough to like absorb like say a tenth of the damage because your suit would take more of the brunt of the impact. You got that explosion. Because your suit would be more advanced. Mine would be like a basic
You're
assassin
wearing
suit.
cloth, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to roll a d20. Let's say
Yeah.
anything over 10 does 5 points of damage. Because I can,
Yeah.
the way the health bar works is I click on it, one little bit removes. I click on it, one little bit removes.
Yeah.
All right. Anything over 10 does 5 clicks of damage. Anything under 10 will do 3 clicks of damage. Is that fair? Because it is an explosion.
And if you're doing the 20, if it gets a 20, It's 50% health. Only if it gets a 20.
All right, you are about half health right now. I got a
I
7.
got a
That's
fucking 20?
no. I got a 7, but I clicked 3 times. You're about half in total right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Just to let you know, I'm sitting
Yep.
a little over half as it stands.
Yep.
All right, I guess my turn again,
Yep.
or is that your reaction? You can do an action.
Yeah,
I
I guess
guess.
that would be my reaction. My action would be as I'm flying out of when I get rocketed out, I throw another throwing dart with more poison and it hits you. Roll to see if it hits you.
All right, let's see my reaction here.
Yeah.
18. I dodge out of the way easily.
Okay.
You must be like on your back or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, cool. I
Because it's
stealth.
either I launch the counterattack and
Yep.
or I stick the dive.
Right. So you're on your back. You throw a couple of throwing knives. I stealth camouflage, but I'll
Hmm.
give you this. You see the Pooey Sue water ripple as if something went inside it.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. I'll end my turn.
I see the blood dripping from the wound on you in the water,
I'm not in the
and I
water.
throw another knife.
I'm not in the water.
I know you're using your stealth tech, but would that cover your blood?
I'm not in the water.
Okay. I see where your blood is dripping, or where you were, like a blood smear on the wall.
Okay, that's fair. I sent something else into the water. I'm still in the
Yeah.
sewers where I was standing, essentially.
Yeah. You're on one side and I'm on the other side
Okay.
is what I'm thinking.
I'll say, yeah,
And then there's the middle with the
you
water.
did like impact my fucking ribs. So yeah, there's some blood on the floor. You see it dripping.
I hmm. I decide that I want to enclose, I want to, change. Like, I want to enclose with the battle. I want to get closer to you. So I jump to your side,
Okay.
ending my turn.
Okay. I run up to you and I CQC you, which means I'm gonna do a whole punch, 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 kick thing on you.
Roll to see if you land.
We'll roll
'Cause
your reaction.
Yeah, remember, I got quick light attacks and perfect parries.
Yeah.
So I can
So
block every attack.
you block them. You block them essentially.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I launch a counterattack aiming for your pressure points.
With your fingers.
Yeah, and I take out one of your arms.
Let me react first.
Yeah.
I am reacting. I got a 10 on the dot. You just missed my pressure points. I managed to evade just in time.
Okay.
With that being said, I spin you around. I pull out my knife and I hold it to your throat with intent to puncture in that moment.
I counter again,
Let me roll for
parrying your
you.
knife away.
13. Yes, you do.
I parry your knife away, and I step in closer, exposing my hidden blade into your rib.
I'm going to react first.
Yeah.
15. I managed to push myself back away from your blade, and I pull out my FAMAS and I start shooting point blank.
Okay.
You want to react?
Could be a lot of counterattacks here.
Yeah, no shit, dude. We're
I
both hand to hand and stuff, right? Like it's
I
going to
know,
be. It's the only way I can think to make it fair, though.
I know. Like, I continue to parry your attacks.
Hold on.
Like,
You want me to roll for your reaction?
yeah.
I'm going to give you disadvantage on this. You know why? Because I'm point blank with an assault rifle. Is that fair?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. 2. You got a 2. You take several shots.
Okay.
You take several shots. Let me roll to do damage. We'll say over 10 is 5 because we can say it's 5 bullets, where you take 3 bullets under 10. Is that fair?
Yeah.
You take 5 bullets. You ready?
But I'm dead.
You might be dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are dead, my friend!
I've been keeping track of that. I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead. I killed
But-
Altair. And it's fucking
Before I
bird.
hit the ground,
Okay.
I get you with another knife.
Okay. You throw a knife at me.
You obviously killed me, so I'm taking you with me.
Gotcha. I'm gonna react. 18, dude, I dodge it with ease. Nice try, but I'm the
And I
victor.
slump to the ground.
And Solid Snake wins! Damn, dude. That was a good fucking fight.
See, this one was way different than the other one we had.
The other one, you had the
murked you in the other one.
Yeah. The other one, you definitely had the advantage. The one,
Yeah,
so we recorded one before this, but it wouldn't record my audio, so we had to restart.
Yeah, it was a one-sided podcast where it was just you could just hear me,
Yeah.
and I murked him in that entire first fight.
Yeah. But because we didn't want to set up the fact that he would win in this fight, we wanted to play fair again. So, I mean, it just happened to work out this time that Solid Snake wins. Of course, it's going to be always up to debate. That's why we're role-playing these. That's why we're enjoying...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if we didn't introduce the dice factor...
Yeah. It would just be
I think-
fucking chaos.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're trying to keep it fair.
Yeah. I'll try to come up with a better
And
system here for...
Honestly, in my opinion, Altair and Snake are evenly matched.
Yeah, very evenly.
Like, 100% evenly matched.
That was interesting. That was a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
If you made it this far, do us a huge favor.
Like, subscribe, share.
All that shit.
You know the jingle by now.
Now, I will say that if we reach 50 subs, we'll do a hot wing challenge.
I love hot sauce.
Okay. If we get 100 subs, my friends, we will spend a
I
night...
get to punch him.
No, fuck you.
No, we're going ghost hunting, yo.
Let's go ghost hunting. We're gonna spend a night in a creepy fucking cabin or some shit ghost hunting with a shitty-ass phone camera and very little light.
And a shit ton of weed.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, but we'll record it, I'll post it, etc. So give us a subscribe because it helps us out. It really does. We're just getting started here. I mean, we're just shy under 600 views, and you know the best part about this is we're enjoying ourselves, and we hope that
Yeah.
you are enjoying it as well.
Yeah, like, I've read some of the comments, and it has been incredibly positive towards us. And I appreciate that, like, a lot.
Hell yeah, me too. Hell yeah.
Like, for our dedicated followers that we have, our tiny little group, we love you. And we hope that you show us to your friends and your other family.
Yeah.
Because,
You know, it goes a long way for us.
like, we're just a bunch of goofballs trying to do this.
Just a couple of
So-
nerds. Just a
Yeah,
couple
exactly.
of nerds. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This was our first Battlecast that we've done. It was a lot of fun. We have a lot more learning to do. A bit of a different setup, I'm thinking. But we'll figure it
Yeah.
out. We'll figure it out together. If you have any suggestions, or if you have any suggestions on who should fight who, leave a comment because we'd love to know.
Yeah.
Cool.
We are thinking about our next episode, which we can give a little bit of details. We'll give you the two characters right now.
All right.
I will be doing Iron Man.
And I will be doing Lex Luthor in a power suit.
Yes. So we're going to be, like, taking this one serious as well.
Absolutely. Thank you for
Yeah.
listening. I am your host, Dr. Sokka,
And I am Wildchild.
and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's an invasion.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling.
Invasion of podcasters. They're storytellers and world masters. Talking, laughing, they're here to stay. It's the ultimate takeover.
Yeah, honestly, I think
Stay away.
that... Are we still in here?